Welcome to Fish Off the Pitch. What episode is this, Coach?
It's episode 8.
That's when I get
Ocho.
I get my bonus on the 8th one, don't I? What was the bonus?
18th.
Oh, 18.
You get another soccer shirt, and you don't have to wear the Wyoming sweatshirt, the brown one.
Okay, that's a good bonus. Coach, you're on a roll. You've lost like one game out of the last 12. You just had 2 big shutouts. Team is playing well. You got 2 guests today.
You know, I don't really focus on the past, just the next game. That's where my focus is.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on tomorrow, actually.
Practice tomorrow. You want to talk about practice tomorrow?
We're off. We're off tomorrow.
What are you going to do on an off day? What do you do?
I might go for a mountain bike ride in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Last time I had a bad encounter with a cactus, like last week. So we'll see.
Cactus 1.
Numerous times, all up and down my legs and arms, but no, it was a great 2 games since we were here last, and if you recall, we had a special guest 2 guests ago, Josh Dye, aka Die Money, and I think Josh guaranteed 2 wins, and I said, if we win 2, will you come back? And he said he'll gladly come back if he didn't have to study for his electrical engineering degree, 4.05 GPA, which he keeps bringing up. But got him. We got another great guest, Riley McGovern, who was just named Conference USA Co-Defensive Player of the Week. So that was a great, well-deserved honor for Riley. So a lot of good things happening.
Is your defense really playing well right now?
Yeah, I think the whole team's playing well. Just couldn't be happier with the guys and just the mentality. You know, I think we talked about 2 weeks ago, we said, hey, there's a 4-game stretch, kind of the meat and potatoes of the season, just, you know, the middle, and that's when teams differentiate themselves. And we've been outstanding, you know, won the last 4. The guys' focus is great, controlling the things we have control over. They've just done a very mature job in terms of discipline and leadership, and I'm real proud of them. They're not bringing stress onto themselves, and it's just a pleasure to be around them on a daily basis. To go back to that Florida Atlantic game, that was last Wednesday, and it was I thought it was a pretty good trip, you know, down to South Florida. Guys were excited for it, coming off that good win against Florida International. Went down there, FAU, much like we thought. I think they're going to play real defensively, and the guys were good. You know, figured it out, possessed the ball. The ball speed was good, and we came out with a well-deserved, I thought, 2-0 victory. Good goal by Kevin Correa and James Rogers with a penalty kick, 2-0. Real good team effort, and came back from that trip, and we knew we were going to have a tough one on our hands Sunday night against Missouri State. You know, I think Missouri State came into the game 6-3, some good wins, a good solid team, a mature team, and we really handled them well. Another 2-0 victory. We only allowed Missouri State 1 shot, and it wasn't even on frame, so our keeper, Jason Balour, man, I don't know if I'll ever get his name.
What's his name?
I'm not, Jason. It's an impossible French-Canadian last name. Jason, you know, really didn't face too many difficulties.
I think he had 3 shots on goals the last 2 games, so.
Yeah, we've been good. Our defense has been good.
You're making it easy on your
and we've been disciplined. I think we've committed 6 fouls in each of the games. So, you know, we've allowed there to be a rhythm to the game, which is very important to us. You know, we want the ball in play, and we want to possess it. I thought we were really good. And good goals yesterday. O'Neal Fisher with the first one, and Chris Wehan with the second one. And you know, 2 great defensive performances. And I thought our guest, Riley's been exceptionally good on both sides of the ball, and Josh Dye's just been steady. Man, he's connected. Everything's been great defensively. Excellent. So we got 2 great guests. Busted out the sweater today, man. It's starting to get cold. got a new place to get some clothes. I was going to give you a tip.
Okay, I need one, as you can tell.
I got some new threads, man, for this season. Elsa Ross, which is known as a woman's store on Central, but they'll do some, they'll get some stuff for you if you go in there.
Elsa Ross.
Elsa Ross on Central, right by Central and Carlisle. That's the place to go. Got some new stuff, man. I'll be breaking it out this fall.
How come you were in a woman's shop looking for clothes, if I may ask?
You got to mix it up, man.
Your guests are laughing over there.
You got to always mix it up. You got to mix it up, and sometimes the women fashions, you know, they fit you better. You just never know what people have on underneath.
Can we bring the guests in now?
Let's do it. How do you want to do it? You want to get both these guys at once? You want to go one at a time?
One at a time. They deserve exclusive interviews.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring in Josh, a.k.a. Die Money, electrical engineering major, 4.05. He likes that to be mentioned. We're going to bring Josh on quick just because we promised him if we had 2 victories, we'd bring him on, just clear up a couple things, maybe misconceptions about engineering majors. And then we'll bring Riley on, co-defensive player of the week. And then we'll close her down with you, and we'll get on our way.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Back at you. Much anticipated guest, Josh Die Money Die. And here he's at. We said 2 weeks ago we sat in these very chairs. Maybe were we on the opposite sides, or
I was right in this one.
you were right there, and I said, what's the prediction for the next couple of games? And you guaranteed 2 W's. And I said, well, if we get 2 dubs, you coming back? And you said most definitely.
Of course.
And here we are. What'd you think?
It's
Last
been
2
great.
games.
Last 2 games have been great. We played better than we've ever played so far, and it seems like we just keep getting better and improving.
You know, I feel really bad because I send out that weekly email, and I said you were a mechanical engineering major versus, in actuality, you're an electrical engineer. And I know that probably electrical engineers, that's kind of an insult to be called a mechanical or civil or aeronautical or nuclear, huh?
I'm told there's a totem pole of different hierarchies of the most difficult.
What's the most difficult? Nuclear?
Oh no.
Aeronautical?
I think it comes down more software engineering, but electrical, and then the rest are down there.
So you're one of the smarter guys?
Of course.
Huh?
People
good
might
that-
not like hearing that.
It's good that, well,
I
it's
try not
good
to
that you're
define
confident.
myself by what
Clearly
being
best
electrical.
dressed. Look at those socks, man. You've kind of stepped the whole game up,
Right.
to be honest, this year, haven't you?
Of course.
Tearing it up on the field. You got a 3.2 GPA this year?
I try not to think about it or
4.05.
look about that.
And colorful socks. You've elevated your game, man. It's awesome. Well, thanks. There's not much to say. You're playing awesome. Not coming off the field, racking up 90-minute games, and I wish we kept track of your passing percentage because it's man, it's got to be in the 80s.
I'd
You're
like to see
connecting.
that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
To have that.
You could probably watch the video and count every single pass you made and do a formula if you wanted to.
I'll start looking at that.
No. Well, thanks, man. Now, I'm not going to even jinx you and ask for another prediction, but you've been playing great, man. Incredible.
Thanks, Coach.
And I'm sure you're doing well in school, fashion. I mean, you're a pretty well-rounded young man.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks for having me on
It's
the
great. And you don't mind sharing the spotlight with Riley, do you?
show. Not at all. I just don't want to take up his spotlight.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks. We're going to cut for a quick break. We'll bring in Riley. I know you got stuff to do. We got a big day off tomorrow. So what's the plan tonight? Big dinner out, nightclub, dancing. What do you think?
Probably keep it a little more low key. Just maybe some homework or just nice.
All right. Well, have fun studying, all right? I mean, just knock yourself out. Have a soda pop or something. Or eat a hot dog. Get crazy, okay? All right, skip a class or just show up late. Just show up 5 minutes late tomorrow. See what the teacher says.
I'll try that.
Yeah, live on the edge a little bit.
Push myself to new boundaries.
You got to take chances. All right, man. A pleasure as always. I'll see you Wednesday morning. bright and early for practice. Enjoy your day off. And thanks for everything, man. Keep it rolling.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Back at it, second guest. I think this is the first Fish Off the Pitch where we've had two guests in one show, and we had to have it. But the special guest, Riley McGovern, Conference USA, co-defensive player of the week. What can you say, man? You've been playing, you've been on fire.
Yeah, I felt good for the last few games. The team's been playing really well. It's made it easy for me. Yeah, I'm excited about the award and keep things rolling.
I mean, I think the thing I'm most impressed with, and something you and I have talked about, I think your focus has just been tremendous the last couple of games. You know, start to finish, just from a consistency standpoint, connecting passes, playing within yourself. You know, I've been thrilled. And you're getting on the offensive side of things, you know, connecting forward passes, getting service. Man, it's been good. Have you been having fun, feeling comfortable, you know, feeling, you know, you can perform both sides of the ball?
Yeah. Defensively, I felt solid. And I think, honestly, when I have a good game defensively, I feel more comfortable going forward, taking some chances, some risks. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. On one hand, certain aspects of the game are pretty easy for you athletically, and you haven't really had to match up against just like a pure blazer, you know, this year. I mean, some guys with some pace.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're fortunate in that athletically, I don't think people match up with you. And what I've seen this year is just kind of a real maturity with decision making.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'll get caught maybe cheating because I can occasionally recover just with athletic ability. But yeah, I've been a bit more disciplined defensively, and I haven't gotten carried away with getting caught high, things like that.
What do you mean getting caught high? Hold on, what's going on with you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I meant on the field. Yeah. Where's your head at?
You kind of got me there. Got caught high. I mean, this is a student athlete.
You went there right away, man.
All right. No, I was just wondering. Wow, I'm speechless. It's an easy job coaching guys like you and Josh, you know, in that you take care of school, you got good habits, great families, you know, good decisions, and I think you make other people better. So it's a pretty easy team to be around when you got those kind of personalities who have a lot of influence on the team. So I think this is a good week, kind of, you know, recover a little bit, hopefully recover mentally as well as physically.
Yeah.
And get back after it Wednesday, and then off to the Bluegrass State and play University of Kentucky on Saturday, which is going to be a good one.
Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming. And we'll see you in a couple of days, and then we'll be back with Richard right after the break. Thanks.
Okay, welcome back to Fish Off the Pitch. Great guests, great guys. You're right about the engineering guys. A little bit boring, but you know, you had to have them on. But that's engineering.
Don't say that.
I'm just teasing.
Don't say that. And you know, Riley's a math major, so I mean, these guys are
Math and
intellectuals, and it's good to have guys like that on the team because, you know, there's not too many guys I can talk about when I talk about Calculus 6, Physics 8. I mean, those were two of my favorite classes.
Yeah, so you can relate to these guys.
Yeah, you know, we talk about physics and formulas and principles. And
you guys are like Goodwill Hunting. You're
well,
doing like formulas.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Copernicus, Aristotle, Pythagorean theory. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Pi.
Barbarella.
There's a lot of things we talk about, and it's really great to have guys like that on the team.
Okay, so you got a game at Kentucky, then you'll be back, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it for this week.
So shut her down. Bam, we're out of here.
Shut it out.
Fish Off the
Shut her
Pitch,
off.
episode 8. We'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks.